What's up, everybody? It's Goose. I'm gonna give y'all an update on my goat herd on my neighbor's property. This right here was the corner of the fence. It went down this line of rocks right here, and it went back there, which I didn't really show y'all the backside. It's just too big of an area, and I've just been busy. I'm gonna walk you through here and just show y'all what they've done to it. Here's the dog feeder. I just picked up the actual dog feeder. Jenny's back at my house. I came out here to check on the goats one day, and she started going under the fence again. And she was going under the fence in areas that it wasn't really that low. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to get her back out here. The next pen we put up, I'm going to try to do more T-posts so I can have the wire, the bottom wire closer to the ground. And I'm probably going to have to shock her. I don't want to, and some of y'all probably don't want to hear that I'm going to do that, but she's not really leaving me a choice. I can't have the dog that's supposed to be guarding my goats going under the hot wire and leaving them. Good way to get the goats ate. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. Jenny's at my house. The goats have been out here alone for 2 days now, which isn't ideal, and I'm not really comfortable with it, but just what I got to do right now. But I will be looking to bring Jenny back out here. So anyway, now that I told you all about Jenny, my little pain in the butt, the goats were in this section, which I don't know the area, but all I know is the geared reels that I'm fencing them in with. They're a little over 1,300 foot. Each wire is about 1,300 foot long, a little over 1,300 foot. So each pin, we haven't used all the wire. The pins have been about 1,200 foot. As far as area, that's all I can really tell you. But the goats were over here in this pen for 11 days. They pretty well had it cleared out in about 7 days, but we couldn't get them moved. My neighbor had stuff going on, and we couldn't get it done. So I came out here, and me and him, he came out here and dropped some limbs off these trees with his pole saw one day, and then I came out here and did it another day. So we moved them Saturday. They'd been out here 11 days. We moved them to their new pen Saturday, and they've been in their new pen for 2 days now. I wish I'd have walked this more last video. I'm not sure how much you could see last video, but I mean, it was just so thick in here you couldn't see through here. And you see what it looks like now. I mean, they stripped it. There's some stuff left behind, like that. This plant, they actually do eat that plant, but they're never going to eat every bit of it. If they do eat every bit of it, you probably left them too long, and they weren't getting enough forage, and they ate everything they had because that's all they had. Which, another thing about letting them get low on forage is that's a lot of the times that's when your goats start getting out. If they don't have anything to eat, they will escape. There's a pile of turkey feathers here. There's something killed a turkey here. I seen a bunch of turkeys out here the other day. So yeah, they've done good. It's cleared out in here. Everything I just walked through was the pen they were in. And this back fence is the same. The fence was up here when I had them on this side, and now they're on that side. Maybe I was going to look at the fence line, but he's mowed around here, so you can't really tell. You can kind of tell here. This stuff was all in over here, and they ate every bit of it pretty much. Actually, that's that same plant I was just pointing out. Those are bigger plants. But yeah, look at I mean, it looked like that right over here. They ate every bit of it. So I'm gonna tell y'all how I moved them. We was stretched on time and the rain was moving in. We was in a hurry, so I didn't get to show y'all anything. I once again put my geared reels on this T-post. I did move, this is a insulated copper wire. I moved that up a little bit to get them off of each other. It's a little, I need to redo them, but it's a little better now. Here's the goats. Got their mineral feeder, got their water. I want to show y'all how I moved them though. All right, so what I did, we got, my neighbors do help me out here when we're out here putting new fence up and moving the goats and stuff. I'm not doing it all on my own. Luckily, I got some help out here. So we got all the insulators up out here. We got all the T-posts up out here. And then I just let the goats out. I had some grain for them. I let the goats out, and with the grain, I got them to follow me over here. Over here I found a little brushy area that I could get this fence around, and I put this Gallagher smart fence around it. So I put this up, and I opened that up all the way, and I just walked over here with some grain, and the goats followed me right in, and I closed that up, and they were trapped. And I did put the solar energizer in. I put the solar energizer on this fence to hopefully keep them in. Kind of worked. So what happened? You see this big gap right here. I mean, that's about an 18-inch gap. That's how this fence was when I bought it. I've always kind of planned on moving the wire down to here so they'd be closer together, but I haven't had any problems. The goats haven't got out, so I haven't done it. So we put them in here. We were almost done with the fence. We had 2 out of 4 of the wires ran, I believe, and the goats started getting out. My little goats, which I've said this, smaller goats are hard to keep in because they'll go between the wires. Luann, Nancy, and Ashes all jumped out at basically the same time. I didn't see them. I was working. My neighbor yelled at me. I turned around, and them goats were out of the pen. So now I will be adjusting this fence because I need to, because these goats are going to get out. So I'm going to redo that. But when that happened, there wasn't much I could do, so I just opened it. I just opened the gate up. I let them all out. It's not like they can go down the road. The perimeter's partially fenced in. And we were almost done, so I knew they wouldn't go anywhere. So I opened it up. We kept working. We had 2 wires up, and actually, the goats want to be where I am, so while we were doing it, the goats, they walked in there and started eating. So while they was in there, we hurried up and we got the other 2 wires up and trapped them in there and got the post up and got it hot, and that was that. It worked out well. We got lucky. So they can be difficult, obviously. I think and I hope this pen is going to take them longer to clear out. It's about the same amount of fence, same amount of wire put up, but I think it's straighter. I don't think there's as many bends and turns in this fence. And I also noticed it's not nearly as rocky. That last pin was super rocky, and you know, where there's these big rock formations, there's a bunny, nothing can grow through that. So I think that's why they ate it down so quick. This in here looks really good. They've only been in here 2 days, but like I said, the last one, it only took them a week to clear that out. So I don't know. I'm hoping this one takes longer. I'm gonna keep a closer eye. I want to get them moved quicker. I don't want to have to be out here dropping limbs to keep them fed. I'd rather just keep them moving. So that's what we got going on. They're doing good. The only problem is Jenny isn't out here. Hopefully we don't run into no trouble with that. I really don't like having them out here without a dog, but it's just it is what it is right now. But I got a bunch of stuff I need to go do. I'm actually out here just to take this smart fence down, but I wanted to give y'all an update on the goats since I moved them and didn't show you. I was just too busy, sorry. Little Nancy, she thinks she's bad or something. But yeah, hopefully this lasts them a little bit longer, but we'll see. I'll keep y'all updated. I'll see y'all later. Goose out.